Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving straight into Google Cloud's latest report on the real-world ROI of AI. We're going to break down the playbook of the most successful early adopters and see exactly how they are turning AI buzz into actual, tangible business results.
So let's just get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind, is the AI hype finally over? And the report says, yeah, it is, but maybe not in the way you're thinking. The conversation has completely moved past the if. Now it's all about how businesses can scale this stuff for proven, measurable value.
And this massive shift, it's got a name. We've officially entered what's being called the Agentic era. We've gone from generative AI that could, help you draft an email to Agentic AI that can actually schedule the meeting, book the room, and send the invites all on its own. That's not just a small step up, that's a whole new ballgame.
So what is an AI agent, really? Well, think of it like this. It's a system that takes a super smart AI brain and gives it a toolbox. And those tools are the key. It means the AI can plan, reason, and most importantly, actually do things for you, all while you're still in the driver's seat. It's less like a chatbot and way more like a super capable assistant who has access to your calendar and your project management software. This new ability to act brings us to our first section, the new wave. We're about to see just how fast these AI agents are jumping from the drawing board into the real world across all kinds of industries.
And believe me, it is happening fast. A stunning 52% of organizations that were already using generative AI have also pushed AI agents into production. I mean, that's more than half. This is not some fringe experiment anymore.
And these companies aren't just dipping a toe in the water either. Out of that group, almost 40% have already rolled out more than 10 different AI agents. So this isn't just about playing around with a new toy. This is about strategically scaling the technology across the entire business.
This quote from Radisson's VP of e-commerce just nails it. It's not about replacing people, it's about amplifying them. It's a symbiotic relationship where these agents take over the tedious stuff, freeing up humans to focus on the work that actually requires a human touch.
Okay, so we know they're being adopted at lightning speed, but is it actually paying off? That brings us to our next section. We're going to get past the hype and look at the cold, hard data, the proof of the return on investment. And here it is, the headline number. A massive 88%. 88% of early adopters of agentic AI are already seeing a positive ROI. This isn't some promise for the future. It's a clear signal that this tech is delivering real, measurable value right now.
Now, this is where you can really see the gap forming between the leaders and the pack. Just look at this. 82% of early adopters have deployed more than 10 agents, while only 39% of all organizations have. And that aggressive adoption leads directly to results. 88% of those leaders are seeing ROI versus just 74% of everyone else. Moving fast here is creating a very real, very measurable competitive advantage.
And this quote from Bayer's head of digital transformation adds another crucial layer to this whole ROI conversation. It's not just about how much money you get back, it's about how fast you get it back. That speed is what builds momentum. Getting those early, fast wins is what justifies bigger bets down the road and accelerates a company's entire AI strategy.
So where are these returns actually coming from? In this next section, we're going to break down the 5 specific parts of the business where AI is proving to be an absolute game changer.
The report really zeroes in on 5 key battlegrounds. First, completely reimagining employee productivity. Second, setting a whole new standard for what a great customer experience looks like. And it doesn't stop there. It's also fueling core business growth, making marketing way smarter and more nimble, and of course, enabling proactive enterprise security. These 5 areas are basically a roadmap for where you should focus.
So let's start with productivity. Now, it's probably no surprise that 70% of leaders are seeing big boosts in IT. But look how close non-IT productivity is, at 60%. And that's the real story here. The wins aren't just stuck in the tech department. They're spreading across the entire organization.
All right, next up, customer experience. A full 63% of executives say that AI has directly improved their customer's journey. This is all about creating a new standard of service that's faster, smarter, and way more responsive.
And here's a perfect real-world example from the Golden State Warriors. AI agents can solve problems and get things done for customers instantly. That means no more waiting on hold for a human agent. It's a huge win for efficiency and an even bigger win for customer happiness.
Okay, so we've seen the what and the where. Now it's time for the how. This next section is all about the playbook. What are the most successful companies doing right that others can learn from? So what's the secret sauce? It really comes down to leadership. The data couldn't be clear. Organizations with strong buy-in from the C-suite are seeing ROI at a rate of 78%. You need that executive champion to cut through the red tape, secure the budget, and make sure these AI projects are tied to real business goals.
But let's be real, it's not all easy. When it comes to picking a technology partner, the top concerns are pretty clear. Data privacy and security is number one at 37%. That's just non-negotiable for any serious business. Right behind that are the practical challenges of integrating with all your existing systems at 28%. And of course, cost, sitting at 27%.
And that brings us to our final section. We're going to take all these insights and turn them into an actual actionable guide. Let's look at the concrete steps you can take to get this right.
Okay, this is it. This is your playbook. Let's walk through it. 1. Find those executive champions we just talked about. 2. Build a killer business case to get the budget you need. 3. Start with the low-hanging fruit. Focus on automating repeatable tasks to get those quick, clear wins. 4. You have to empower your agents by giving them secure access to the internal systems they need to do their jobs. 5. Invest in your own people through training and education. And last, but maybe most important, number 6, build trust from day one with really strong data governance and always keeping a human in the loop.
And that brings us to the end. The data is clear, the agentic era is here, and it is delivering serious value. The report leaves us with one final and pretty critical question. Your competitors are going to use AI agents. What will your first move be? Thanks for tuning in.